Hey, I'm making another video about, I want to make a video this time about Tyra Banks. I know I'm a little late on making this video. Now, Tyra Banks, I do give you that. As a black woman, you have made a name for yourself, and you have did it, and then you have made show where you kind of wanted it to be diverse for different size of women. Short, tall, plus size, medium size, and even thin to thick. My issue I want to say is that I had with you is when you told some models how they look too much like this and that, or it was their teeth. How dare you? Didn't you used to have buck teeth too? I had buck teeth, and if I get the money, I might get it fixed. But at the same time, I still have these baby features. The point I want to say, Tyra Banks, as I make this video, you should thank your lucky stars being a black woman just like Naomi Campbell, where you made it. How you gonna sit there and tell these women? How you gonna sit there and tell these women and try to show the worst of these women, and you keep talking about yourself? Well, when I was young, I did this, I did that. Now, I'm not ragging on you, I'm not bashing you, but I'm just adding you. I'm trying to get you to think about, look at yourself, because how you gonna 1 minute say trans women are accepted, but you shade them from men getting with them? You don't do that. And that's the thing right there, ladies. Y'all have been taught in this society, it's okay to say things and get away with it. Like, even sometimes when you betray as a man, and you gonna kiss other men. Do you think a man can seriously kiss another man like that without getting punched in the face? Hell no. As a gay man, I still pause myself and try to know better being on pins and needles of who I'm around. Because when I'm around people, like I said, I don't like every guy and I don't look at every guy. And if I find some guy attractive, they're not gonna know. I keep the secret. But you are one of those people where you think you can do things and get away with it. Like sometimes when you put your hand on women's chests, and you're going to just touch them. Now, it's nothing wrong with a woman that touch other women, but if you ask permission. But us as guys, in a heartbeat, we would get sued. Or we would get creeped out, cussed out. But I just want to say to you, Tyra Banks, if you're semi-getting cancer or not, you need to stop and think about some of the triggers you have cost a lot of people and hypocritical messages to people. How you going to say 1 minute gays accepted, but then you going to say, well, is that your real voice? How would you like how would you like somebody to say, are you really a black woman? Or better yet, is that your hair? You don't do that, Tyra Banks. You don't. Respect. Now, it's okay to play around, but there's still a boundary. You don't ask nobody that. And then you being a woman, representing other women, come on now. Now, if I ever ran a show, I will make it where as a male, as a woman, you could be medium size, you could be thick and thin. Because let's face it, we live in a world where we all come in different sizes. Ever since I was 19 years old, when I used to go to gay bookstores, I always seen for what it is. Wait a minute, I don't look like that. And most males I know don't look like that. Everybody don't look one size and one height. We live in a world where constantly we're reminded we should be ashamed of how we look when none of us didn't ask for our looks. But I want to say that even though I'm not gonna please everybody, when I put out pictures on my Instagram, I still want to give room to a lot of people out there. If you're tall, if you're thick, then whatever. Even though I have my personal preference, I still want to give room. But to sit there and make like you are saving the world, come on now. I mean, these people that look at your show, why should they feel like they have to lose weight unless it's their choice, or gain weight unless it's their choice? Me, I've been told most of my life, gain some weight, you be more cuter. See, this is the thing about our society. 1 minute y'all saying, oh, we want thin people, but I'm a nice thin, but I'm not unhealthy thin. But at the same time, people gonna tell me how they want me to look, but that accepting me is me. And that's another reason why I stay mostly to myself, because I mean, the society around us got this thing. People want you to keep change. People want you to be like on a hamster wheel where you got to measure up to what their standard is, and it's still not enough. And that's called emotional abuse, psychological abuse. How you going instead of you accepting me for who I am, what I am, and making a choice, or better yet, you just want me to feel down. And then in my younger years, when I was around guys older than me, people like question like, why around guys older than me? How about guys that were my age? I didn't feel like I could belong or relate to them. But at the same time, there was some people around that's older than me that see me as an object and see me as someone to emotionally abuse. And I want to talk to some of y'all elders. I understand people respect their elders, but don't sit there and take your stuff out on people. You don't do that. We still live in a time where young people are suffering too. Young people are not taken serious. young people, we don't get the opportunities like that. Young people, we're just seen as objects. People want to see us as someone to compete with and not be ourselves and not make it fair. See, I always had dreams, even though dreams didn't come like that so simple. And people gotta realize everything is not simple for everybody. Everybody don't have it privileged, and everybody sometimes don't get the things to happen. Because I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit of story. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about story time when I was in my 20s when I was going for my dreams. I'm gonna say that maybe for another day, but I just want to say, even in my younger times, people always say, "Oh, I'll take you to this place to get your dreams started," and they wanted sexual favors and none of that. They just kicked me out and nothing didn't happen. But I'll get into that another time. Because like I said, in the black community, and I'm not trying to be prejudiced, we're always seen as people will play around with us, but no one want to see us get ahead. Even black people would be trying to be jealous of each other instead of shit being fair. Yes, I might be a person that may have a preference, but I still like to be fair and neutral. And we as black people, why do we do that? Why do we see each other as someone to prey on? But we're going to say the white man and a white woman. But look what we do to each other as black men and black women. All I'm trying to say is this, and I'm not ranting that I'm tired of always being reminded. I'm tired of always seeing how the rules change, and then when I go to the rules, the rules change. When is it going to be a fair balance to reach? Let me tell you something. I am not on I'm not going to be on a hamster wheel running up and down. I'm going to be on a rabbit leg wheel, because this rabbit don't need the gun, but I can have the fun. But and if you're going to be around me, don't bring the guns. I'm just teasing. All I'm trying to say is, Tyra Banks, is you should, I know no one's perfect, and you did things for different people as individuals, but to sit there and shade it and to sit there and put down someone, and parents, when none of us don't have control of how we come here, you were wrong for that. And like I said, instead of us saying, you know what I think? Now, I get some people that want to have a cancel culture, but I think we should have a thing called the timeout culture or a penalized culture. Like, say you're like in a game. Say, you know, the all football game, you know, the all baseball game, 3 strikes you out. See, blue, we all know is good if you look at it. Green is moderate good. And then when you get the yellow, that's a warning. And then red, you better really check yourself. And then, orange, you better, no. Yellow is caption. Orange is you better check yourself, and red is you wrecked yourself. Now, me, I'm the type of person where before we cancel somebody, it should be called the 3 strike rule, where warning is yellow, 1, 2 is orange, means check yourself, and red, you just wrecked yourself. You're out. But like I said, just depends. What I'm saying is, Tyra Banks, you need to be benched for a while. You need to be. Because, yes, you made it. Yes, you did it. But at the same time, the way you went about it shady, that wasn't cool. And I gotta be honest, to some of y'all females, and this is not a gender thing, I'm saying it out of being a friend, a person that's neutral. But to some of y'all females that think y'all could do things and get away with it, those days are going to change. Because how y'all going to say quaddy, but you want advantage? Like me. I'm a gay black man. How am I going? Do you think it makes sense to tell a homophobic group or a white Klan group, can you see me as the exception, or can I have some milkshake and then go out? Hell no. If you don't like me, I can't force you to like me. That's just the way it is. And to some of y'all females, y'all need to learn. Stop making it always where it's about your advantage. You need to make it balanced. And also there's another thing about some of y'all females I learned. Why do y'all emasculate a lot of guys that don't want to challenge you? Like even me when I was in school. I was one time in adult school, and I never forgot. It was this female teacher. She singled me out, but the ones that she couldn't get away with it, she didn't say nothing about them. And I noticed that with a lot of adults, where y'all do that to certain individuals and think y'all get away with it. But then when someone get angry, they're wrong. But I'm not going to get that. But thanks, like I said, whatever you want to cancel, you just need bench, because you didn't hit a lot of strikes and missed it. So you should be on timeout. All right, I'm gonna make another video.